no matter how miserable it was, without any food, without any clothing. My feet used to be wrapped around in rugs, but surely enough, when it came Saturday, my father dragged me to the synagogue. And I shall never forget that one Saturday, being in the synagogue, were mainly elder people and young kids my age, because everybody else were taken out of the ghetto already. While the services were conducting, I heard screams in the synagogue. One of the men ran inside and he screamed that the entire synagogue is surrounded by the Gestapo. That was in the middle of the day on a Saturday while prayers were conducting. My father, with a shawl over his head, standing and praying. The Germans walked into the synagogue and they told everybody to get out into the open air. All Jews out, whoever is in the synagogue. We got out, and that was happened to be in the winter time. And we were surrounded by the Gestapo and shepherd dogs and police. And as I can remember, they went over to those elder peoples and how they were ripping off their beards and how they told them to get down on their knees and scrape the snow with their bare hands while they were standing and taking movies and laughing like it would be a joke out of it. They finally asked who the rabbi is of this congregation to identify himself. Naturally, he went out and he identified himself that I am the rabbi of this congregation. The Gestapo took the pistol out and he pointed to him. He says, well, as you being the rabbi, I shall give you exactly 5 minutes to pray to your Jewish God. But if your prayers will not help, I shall blow your brains out. Naturally, the rabbi started to pray, and so did the rest of the congregants. And this I saw with my own eyes, watching the brutality, what was going on. The 5 minutes surpassed. The assessment lit at himself a cigarette and a smile in his face. And he says, you dirty Jew, your time is up. I can see that your God did not help you. And he shot him right on the spot. They were starting beating people up. And they were all older people, cutting the beards off, making fun out of them, telling one should get on the top of the other and pose in the front of the cameras